Hey guys, welcome back to Starkerville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing, mostly tool deals to share with you, and we're hitting all your favorites. You see Home Depot on the screen right now. We're also going to Lowe's. We're going to go to Walmart. And then, of course, we have some Amazon deals as well. All those big box retailers, we're going to use the YouTube shopping links and boxes will be popping up here, there, and everywhere throughout the video. For the Amazon items, all the links will be in the video description down below. And we have a ton to get to, so we can't do too much chit-chat. I know some of you were totally bummed out by that, but there will still be a little bit of chit-chat, and there will be definitely stuff to offend you and you'll hate, so get ready to hit that thumbs down. First up, we have the Avanti 10-inch, 60-tooth, fine finish circular saw blade. It says normally $24, that is $23.97, down to just $7.88 and free shipping on the big 10-incher fine tooth. And if you like this but want something a little bit different, I do have a couple of variations I'm going to show you here in a second. So hold on to your knickers. That's C-K-E-R. On Amazon, we have the Tool Bag Roll-Up Heavy-Duty Tool Organizer for Men Portable Tool Storage Box with 5 detachable zipper pouches. I was going to call it a wench pouch. Wrench pouch by Ironland, and 50% off. So really love these little tool bags, especially if you ever have to be on the go. You know, it's great to have a little mechanic set, but everything for that, you know, everything has a place for it, but it's very, it's organized, but you don't get to choose what's in it. You know, whatever sockets came in it, whatever wrenches came in it, that's what you're stuck with. You put one of those mechanic sets that you can travel with in conjunction with the tool bag where you get to pick out and fill out the other things that you think you will need. You got two things. You got all the tools you could potentially need, and it's kind of shocking how much you can fit in one of these things and then roll it all up. They are super handy to have. So this one starts out at $32. Then we have a 50% promo code. That is 50%. And it goes through the end of the month, or so they say. So about $16 on that guy. Over to Walmart, we have the Delta Shopmaster 15 amp 10-inch compound sliding miter saw. Now you see what I did there. First we had a 10-inch saw blade, and now we have a 10-inch saw. A little yin to the yang, my friends. Now this starts out at $220. You're saving $120, bringing it down to $99 and free shipping. So again, it is the Shopmaster series. It says lightweight, 45 degree, 2x12s. Boy, that's pretty good for a miter saw. What else could you really need to cut besides a 2x12? I mean, any larger than that. Although there's been many a time where I had longer things. You give it a cut and then flip that damn thing over and line it back up, and now we can cut a 2x24. Although we'll move on. Cordless impact wrench, 400 Newton meters. The hell is that? 3,000 RPM speed. See, they put it like that so you have no idea how many foot-pounds of torque it is. It's like no one can convert that. It's impossible. There is no way to do it. So they leave it ambiguous. Like, well, 400 sounds impressive. Comes with a 4 amp hour battery, and you get 6 sockets to go with it by Aobin. We had another Aobin deal yesterday. It was no promo code, but it was a sale price, SDS Plus. I believe that's what it was. Now I'm second guessing myself, but it's on the website if you take a look at a page or two back. This is 50% off. So again, you're getting the 4 amp hour battery, 21 volt, which is better than a 20 volt by 1 whole volt. 3 better than an 18 volt. So you see how it goes. Comes in the handy dandy case. Starts out at $69.99. 50% off brings it down to $34.99. Couldn't even get the battery for that. Over at Lowe's, we have the Craftsman High Vis 12-foot tape measure, only $3.98. Starts out at $7.98. We get that discount. Now, we got to get up to, was it $35 to get free shipping at Lowe's? So you may have to buy online, pick up in store, or we got a couple more Lowe's deals to show you. I missed out on the deal of the day the other day. It was actually kind of good, and I wish we could have gotten a chance at it, but the timing didn't work out. But you can't beat 12-footer for $3.98, and I like the high vis stuff because you got a bunch of clutter on the bench, and if you're like me, once a month, once every couple of weeks, I gotta clean off the bench. But in the middle of projects, I don't put nothing away. I just put it back on the bench. Put it back on the bench. Put it on the bench. And then by the end, I have just like a mountain of tools. And then when you need something that's at the bottom, you try and pull it out, and like half the shit falls on the floor. Like, oh, if I wasn't aggravated enough, now I get to pick all this up. But when it's high vis, you can easily see it in that big old monstrous mountain of tools that have been used once and then had to put back. And usually it's a bunch of sockets, because I'm looking at something like, I think that's a 9/16. But since I think it's a 9/16, I better grab a 1/2 inch, a 9/16, and a 5/8, because if I think it's a 9/16, ain't no way in hell that's going to be a 9/16. So you always come prepared, especially if you're under the vehicle, because when you're working by yourself, that would be like up to 3 trips back to the toolbox. And after a while, that gets tiring. So you just grab 3 right off the top, and you know you only need 1. All 3 go on the bench. Next time you need more sockets, all 3 go on the bench. And then you go to the toolbox, and of course you're using an organizer because you're nice and tidy sometimes. And you see, oh, I've already pulled that socket out. Now I must go to my pile and dig it out. So high vis, you can see it from far away. That's the whole point. That was the whole thing of the lecture. Survival gear and equipment. Love these things. 12-in-1 survival kit by Vittorld. 50% off. They're so much fun because they're cheap, and we get these 50% promo codes, and you get so much stuff. It's like Christmas all over again. And at Christmas time, this makes for great Christmas gifts. There's 12 Christmas gifts right here. You just break it all up. So we got the little wire saw. I was going to call it a chainsaw, but I guess it's technically not a chain. It's like a wire, which I still have never used but would love to. I always want to use it once, and then it'll be totally miserable to have to cut anything with it. So I just do it once just so I can say I did it, and then, okay, I never want to use that thing again. Flashlight, tactical pen, you got the knife, little fire starter, credit card guy, little multi-tool, the Mylar blanket. You got everything there. $30.99, 40% promo code, 10% coupon. That's cutting the price in half. Be a little over $15 for all that fun. That is more than $15 worth of fun right there. I told you we had more blades. This one's a 7 1/4 inch, 24 tooth by the same Avanti. Normally $6, down to just $2.97. Boy, $2.97 for a saw blade. What a time to be alive. Camping lantern, 800 lumen camping lights, 4 modes, 4,000 milliamp hour battery camping lantern, rechargeable. This is by Alps Wolf. They have a couple of different LED things that we have posted in the past, but I believe this is the first time we have posted this specific item. It is 50% off. Got the little hanging hook, you got the lantern side light there. Rechargeable. It looks like it works as a power bank, so we can charge our cell phone or something if we're out camping. Starts out at $19.99, which I think is a reasonable price for it to begin with, but then we have a 50% promo code going through the 27th, making it only $9.99, and that promo code does allow multiple quantities if you want one for you and a friend. The lights will not go out in Georgia. Over at Lowe's, we have the Cobalt 1-inch screwdriver bit set. It's a 100-piece set, normally $20 down to $9.98. Now, this was also available. Why does this little thing keep popping up? This was also available as part of their Christmas sale items, but 100 bits for $10. You also have, let's see if we go over here, little bit holder guy, and I believe that's the 1/4-inch socket style bit holder. Would make sense. You're getting a lot there for $10. And of course, as you wear out bits, is a nice handy dandy little case that you can replenish. Or if you lose them, which is probably more likely. 2-in-1 cordless nail gun, battery powered brad nailer, 1,000 piece nails, 500 piece brad nails. 500 crown staples, 2-piece wireless batteries. Oh, I love that they're wireless batteries. If they were wired batteries, I'd be a little on the fence if it's a good deal or not. This is by Sup Tigers, and it's 50% off. So all those nails and staples with 2 batteries, with the little nail gun. You gotta love a little power nailer like this. Are you into arts and crafts? You want to build stuff? That's my nail gun sound, as pitiful as it was. So much better than swinging a hammer. And you gotta set the nail and everything, because this is the, nah, just boom, done. Normally $150. We have a 50% promo code. That makes it $74.99. Not sure when the code expires. All these were posted today, so it's good right now. Of course, 2 a.m. is a treacherous time of day because the codes can reset then. We're just going to keep our fingers crossed that they don't. Fun Talk. Look at this thing. Normally $240. Seems a little rich, but down to $79.99, and it also comes with free shipping. Really hard to beat $79.99 on this. Now I got the black one here, but you can see there's green, there's pink, there's even like a beigeish yellow thing. Now we're gonna forgive the Toyota stuff. Maybe you can get some tape, or maybe that plastic grill. You just kind of cut it out or rip it out. Not a big fan of the Toyota portion of this, but the 12-volt little electric vehicle, these things are fun. And have you ever been to, you know what, I didn't know this was a thing until the last couple of years. I've had this thing of going to demolition derbies. I just love me a good demolition derby, right? So I probably went to like 6 of them, 8 of them last year. And it's very common for them to put kids in these little cars and ram into each other, which was not a thing back when I was a kid. But if it was, I'd be all for that. Oh man, I'd be brutal. Absolutely brutal. But $79.99, maybe you can get your kid to win a trophy at a demolition derby. I didn't even notice this is like a camo one. That's kind of cool. Launch OBD2 scanner. Does it all. Maybe not all, but does a lot. 30% off. Look at that thing. That's a big, beautiful OBD2 scanner. $169. 30% off and a $20 coupon. Of course, both of those come off the top line. I want to say it was really close to $100 after both discounts. This is going to go through the 26th. You can read your codes, read a friend's codes, phone a friend. Milwaukee 3/8-inch drive SAE and metric deep well socket. 6-point socket set, 20-piecer. Normally $80 down to $47.97. You can see we got 2 sets there. You got your SAEs and you got your metrics. A couple of things I really like about the Milwaukee socket. So first off, this is a little bit expensive, but Milwaukee hand tools are overpriced. So as far as Milwaukee goes, it's a good deal. If you don't mind other brands, look, you can save a little bit of money and go get yourself some Harbor Freight ones or different brands on Amazon. But at this price point, we're really not out of the realm of being, you know, pretty good deal no matter what. A couple of things I like about these is I like that they're squared off on the bottom. It's about the only brand that I can think of that does that. Keep it from rolling off your bench, you know, when you have that mountain of all the tools there. And also you can put a wrench on the end of that if you had a situation where you needed to. That is possible. We look here are your SAE sizes for this set. And our metric sizes. Looks like no skips. And that is $47.97. Men's casual button-down shirt, short sleeve summer shirt, wrinkle-free, textured beach shirt by Paul Jones. 65% off. Look at that shirt. Comes in a bunch of different colors. If you don't like the little sky blue, baby blue, what would you call it? Thinking of warmer days in the throes of winter. It is currently -1 degree, and then it's nice and windy as hell, so it's actually like -30. $25.99, 40% promo code, 25% coupon. Both will apply to multiples if you would like different colors. It's supposed to go through February 2nd, but what is that, like $10 a shirt? That's real close to $10 a shirt. You can't beat that. That's nice new stuff at Goodwill pricing. Everlast men's boxer briefs, active performance breathable underwear. It's a 6-pack for $10. That's like a buck a pair. Get your underoos going. Now even the $15 that they start at, I wouldn't complain about. That's a pretty good deal. But getting a 6-pack for $10, look at there at all these different colors. You can go all the different colors. You can be as much personality as you want. Look at those. You get bright green. You're just showing it off. Don't forget to buy the socks. Men's polo shirt, V-neck, knit polo, textured shirt, Paul Jones. What socks? What do you need socks for? 65% off. Look at that. It's kind of like a polo sweater hybrid. Very interesting. The knit polo. Again, different colors available. Starts out at $28.99. Have a 35% promo code. Have a 30% coupon. And Prime members get a discount on top of that. This also will apply to multiples if you want more. But 65% off plus the Prime member discount, which of course I don't remember at this point what it is. Back over to the Home Depot. Dremel rotary tool accessory kit. It's a 130 piece kit. It says normally $60. It's down to $24.97. And it's a good deal because it's Dremel, almost like the same as the Milwaukee deal. Some people will poo-poo or refuse to buy Amazon China brand stuff. So for those people, maybe you prefer the Dremels. Maybe you would only go with the Dremel. You are kind of slightly overpaying, although at this discount we're getting to a pretty good price. But if you're in the camp of wanting to stick with brand name stuff, $24.97 for that 130 piece kit would be a good deal for you. I love these things. Company gave me one of these, a similar style, not exactly this, but pretty damn similar, a couple of years ago, and it's just amazing. I've grown to very much like them. So this starts out at $104.99. It is down to $44.99. It is the countertop ice maker, self-cleaning portable ice maker machine with handle and ice scoop. And you can see we have different colors available if that's something that's important to you. Oh, there's even versions with a handle or without a handle. I don't know how much I would trust that handle, though. Have to take a closer look at that. But what's really cool about these things is there's like a little basin. Oh boy, do I hate a mouse over. How do I show you anything if it's just going to do that every time? So the front of that machine has like a basin. You're going to pour water into the top. I pointed with my finger, and you guys can't see my finger. Lucky you. That doesn't do any good in the video, though. So you lift up the lid. You pour water into this front basin, and then it gets circulated up to the top, and it's like a little conveyor belt. Once the ice freezes, it drops down into a basket. Now, the cool thing is when it's sitting out, it's on the table or whatever. As the ice melts, it refills the basin and then refreezes, and then it shoots out more ice. So once you fill it, the only time you have to refill it is because people used up all the ice. But you don't have to worry about it like melting and then it turns off. It automatically just keeps going as long as there's water to suck in there and to refreeze. So it'll just perpetually keep going, which is just like amazing. You don't have to monitor it. You don't got to baby it. And when you see it's low, you just dump more water in there, and you can just pour the water right over the damn ice. Just done. And you keep it full, and it just keeps going. And then you don't have to worry about, because, okay, everyone's had this problem. Your ice maker doesn't keep up. You got people over, you need ice. The damn ice maker can't keep up. Maybe you go and get bags of ice or something. This is better. This is like doubles your production of ice. Plus, I think this goes faster than my regular ice maker. Anyway, $44.99 is like a stupid good price on one of these. So if you have any interest at all, I would definitely pick up that one because I don't imagine you're going to be getting it any cheaper. And I definitely think it's worth $50, 45, whatever. Going back to the blades, boy, look at that one, $59.97. Avanti 10-inch 200 tooth OSB plywood ripping circular saw blade. Normally $15.77 down to $7.88. Saw all these blades by the same brand and thought, I just gotta throw them all out to you. These are all good deals, depending on what you need or what you have. Check this out. This is an amazing deal. Avia men's knit jogger running shoes. Normally $23 down to just $12.99. Of course, you're going to get free shipping if you're a Walmart Plus member, if you get your order over $35, I do believe. We have a couple of different colors, and then the different colors are going to have different sizes that are available. You can see the black says out of stock for size 8. But, let's just go over here. Let's just click over here. Oh, wow. It's like out for every size. Let's see what this one has. Just while we're here, we can keep every... Oh, look at. If you want gray, you can get anything. 8 to 13. Now, if we want blue, I kind of like the blue. It looks kind of jazzy. Although it kind of looks like the Rams. The Rams or the Chargers. Boy, since those damn teams have been, like, moving around and everything, I just totally get them confused. I don't know what state they're in anymore. I don't know what they're called. I would have been rooting for Washington, but they had to change their name. So just out of spite, I want them to lose every game. If you go back to your old name, which was the Redskins, then I can root for you again. But until then, piss off. You're dead to me. Although I definitely need to get myself a Redskins with the old logo t-shirt. I want one really bad. One of these days I'm gonna pick one up. Anyway, there's your shoes. By the way, I'm rooting for Buffalo, if anyone cares. Husky SAE metric long arm hex key set, normally $19 down to $19.97, so it's about 50% off. Always got to have the hex keys, and I like them when they're in a little container guy like this, and they're all labeled so we know what sizes. Super unfortunate that we got to have metric and SAE even for hex keys. Why couldn't we just simplified at least one fastener type? Just give me one. Now, I do prefer the socket style better, which is definitely more common nowadays. Back in the day, you didn't have the bit socket option, okay? This is for you youngsters. Any, well, I guess technically I'm a millennial by a hair, but any Gen Xers or baby boomers, if you will, you didn't grow up with no damn hex socket. You had these things, which is handy, but you know, the sockets are nicer. Over to Walmart, we got another TV deal. Still haven't pulled the trigger on what TV I want. As you guys know, mine is broken. But it's newish. Okay, it's like a month out of warranty, or at least it was when it broke, which pisses me off. I'm like, no, I just bought that thing. I'm not buying another one. I will deal with broken TV. This one, $252 down to $148. Man, I just love how cheap TVs have gotten, which is really makes it absurd for me not to just go ahead and buy one. But I'm still just it's out of a principle thing. It's almost like the Redskins thing. I'm a very principled person, even though you may not think so. Vizio 43-inch full HD 1080p LED smart TV, $252, $104 off down to $148. Man, I just can't believe how cheap TVs have gotten. It astonishes me every time we see one of these deals. And 43-incher, that's good size. It's good size TV right there. A couple more clothing deals for you. There's been so many really good ones. I don't, it's not something that historically we've paid a whole lot of attention to, but as we're branching out and widening our horizons here, I'm seeing a lot of clearance and sale clothing things, and I think to myself, everyone wears clothes. I guess unless you're like in a nudist colony or something, which seems kind of weird. But everyone else wears clothes. So this is a universally needed item. And no one wants to pay full price for nothing. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's clothes or tools or electronics or buying TVs. Nobody wants to pay full price. So let's show the men's the clothing deals and let them decide. So this starts out at $10, but it's down to $4.94, and you're getting two of them. That is what, $2.50ish? Oh, look, did the math for me. Walmart, you're so great. $2.47 each. That is $2.47 each. You can see we got different colors here, and of course different sizes. And as clearance stuff goes, you may not be able to be too picky on the color. It might be what size you can get. U.S. Polo. Is that association? Is that how you abbreviate association? Men's Polar Fleece quarter zip. Normally $20, down to just $11, almost half price on that. Now for this blue, only medium and extra large are available, but I'm glad that extra large is available because a lot of you guys are the extra large type. But there's also the black one. Now it says $6.59 here, but watch when I click on it. It's $11. It's not $6.59. But here we can get large, 2XL, and 3XL. So if you don't mind blue or black, between the two we have just about all the sizes. I saw one thing I wanted to post today until I took a closer look. It was a hoodie that was normally, it was some name brand. It was normally $60, and then it was on sale for $47, and then it was down to $12. And I thought, oh man, I'm going to post that on the apparel deals page because that's an amazing deal right there. And then when I got to it, the only one discounted was men's extra small. Why the hell do they even make that? Who the hell fits into an extra small? At that point, just get like a boy's large or something. Extra small. I wouldn't even be able to get my arm into that damn thing. Speaking of the apparels deals page, here it is because I posted a bunch of the Paul Jones stuff. Saw some promo codes for these guys, so I wanted to bring it to you guys. $30, but then 40% promo code, 10% coupon. Got the button-up shirt here. We're going to breeze through these super quick. $24, 55% off, about $10 a shirt on that one. Then we got this button-up again, $25, 60% off on that Paul Jones. Got the polo shirt slim fit, $26.94, and then boy, that's some odd discounts. I don't know what that adds up to, but it's over 50%. Another one of these V-neck polo style shirts, $24, 55% off. Another button-up shirt, $26.99. Okay, so you can see there is a bunch of these. Again, different colors available for each of them. The promo code usually works for all different colors. Sometimes they get goofy and they're just trying to unload less popular colors, but for the most part, it'll work for you. Now, over on the tech deals page, there's a couple things I wanted to show you, and I don't remember what. So let's just breeze through. We have the iPhone charger cables, your lightning cables, $6.99, 50% off on that. So $3.50 for... Does it say how many are there? I don't know. The picture shows 6. I don't know if that's reliable. A little surge protector guy for $6. The floor TV stand, $95.99. A little motorized one. I thought that was so cool. I'm not exactly sure where all the instances where you need a motorized TV stand thing or mount, but it just seemed really cool. So it starts out at $210, but then you have a 52% promo code. A little projector stand. Love the projectors. Oh, yeah. This is what I wanted to show you. This is it. I just think this thing is so cool. It's the portable printer, wireless, Bluetooth thermal, that's very important, printer. Supports full sheets of paper, inkless printer, compatible with iOS, Android, laptop, car, whatever, home. Anyway, so it's $115.99. We have a Prime member discount. Again, I don't remember that. You'll have to open up the page. And then we have a 32% promo code that's supposed to go through the 26th, and we have an 8% coupon, so that's going to be 40% off. So at the very worst, you're getting 40% off of $115.99, but the Prime members are going to do even a little bit better. Now, the very important thing is it is a thermal printer. Now, you can buy thermal paper, which is what you would need for this. So it uses like heat, thermal, and it'll print on it. You don't need ink. You don't have to have ink cartridges, and it's such a small little compact thing. It's very much like a travel thing. So just know you're not going to put regular printer paper in this. It won't do anything. You got to have thermal paper, which is more expensive. So this might not be like the only... If you print a lot, that would be expensive. But the other thing it talks about, and this is not something that is in the realm of my knowledge base, which, is most things in life, but it talked about stencils for like tattooing or something, that you could use stencil paper or something. Is there a thing called stencil paper, or is it just paper? I don't know. But the listing mentioned tattoos and stencils. So if you're into that, you already know more about it than what I do. I'm just relaying what it said. But I've been using a thermal printer for my shipping labels for like 10 years, and I love it. I got a Dymo 450 that I've had, like I said, 10 years, printed tens of thousands of labels between shipping labels and FBA labels back in the day. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if I got up to 100,000 labels, because I used to send a ton of shit to FBA. Point is, you never have to get ink. You don't do anything. You just print, and it's done. And that thing's worked forever. So if this thing is as reliable as that, and you have the use for it, it's practical for you. I love not having the ink. I have never actually seen, though, full sheets of thermal paper. I mean, you can get it on Amazon, but I've never actually felt it. Like, does it feel just like normal paper? Also, the thing about the thermal is it's not going to smudge. If you ever had ink, especially me being left-handed, dude, smudginess all the time when I write. This isn't going to smudge. So there it is, guys. That's the tech deals page. So I'm going to have all those Amazon deals linked down below. Of course, we have the Amazon YouTube shopping links popping up throughout the video there. I think that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching. Make sure to give the video a like. Subscribe for a nice subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.